What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video I'm gonna be showing the 4Runner a little bit of attention. So I'm actually gonna be heading over to get some new tires. Well, they're used tires, but they're gonna be new for the 4Runner, and I'm actually gonna be upsizing them finally. After that 2-inch lift, I haven't really given you guys any sort of updates or anything like that. So I just thought I should make a quick little video giving you guys a little update, just what's been going on, any issues, how it's doing, all that stuff. Let's get to it. Here at this little tire shop, getting some used tires for the 4Runner, because tires are pretty expensive for this thing, and I wanted to like upsize it. I wanted to go a little bit bigger than the stock size tires, so we'll see what it looks like. So yeah, they're just used. They have a little bit of wear and tear on them, but I think they should be good. Boom, there's one tire on so far. Dang, that looks so much better. That's meaty. I already like it. But yeah, there it is. It is getting pretty close right there. The good thing is that is like fully compressed, so yeah, it's not too big a deal. But once I go into like flex and stuff, it might go up, but I think we're clear. I think even if it goes up, I don't think there should be rubbing. I'm not too sure what's gonna happen once it starts turning and stuff, you know, so I am kind of nervous about the front. And here it is. Sheesh, this thing is looking good. So I obviously haven't showed the 4Runner in too many videos or too much, you know, but I mean, when I'm getting some things done or when I'm changing it around a little bit, thought I should get some videos, kind of give you guys a little update on how it's doing, you know. And I think this is a big enough change to actually like make a video on it. This thing is looking off-road ready now. Yeah, so my old tires, they're getting super bald. The alignment on this thing is messed up, and I haven't really talked about that, but the alignment is something that I really can't fix at the moment, just because this thing has seen some abuse. And I don't know if you can tell on video, but if you look at the rack and pinion, you'll see that on that side, the passenger side, it's actually lifted up a little bit. So the actual like cross member on the frame is actually bent up a little bit. And like I said, this thing has seen abuse. It basically got romped into a ditch, and it fell right onto a big boulder right where that rack and pinion gets mounted. So basically the rack is kind of doing this number on the 4Runner. The tie rod on the passenger side is kind of overworking. So if you look at it, it's kind of like at an angle up this way, then the tie rod comes out this way. So put simply, what that translates over to is each tire turns at slightly a different radius. So at full lock all the way over to the left, the passenger tire will not turn as much over to the left. And then at full lock over to the right, the passenger tire is actually gonna turn more than it should. So that's just kind of like an issue I've had since I got the 4Runner, and that's kind of one of the reasons why I got this thing at such a steal. But that does kind of leave me in a situation where I'm going through tires way faster than I want to. So I've been kind of hesitant on getting new tires or like getting good new tires. So that's kind of why it's taken me so long to like go up in size ever since I've done the 2-inch lift and stuff. So I just kind of decided to go with used tires. So I found a shop in Phoenix that had a full set of 33's on the 16-inch wheel. So that's perfect for me. They are used, they are kind of old. So I mean, this isn't like a permanent solution, but just in the meantime, before those tires blew out on me, I think I mentioned it earlier, but I do want to get some wheel spacers, because if you look right here, the tire is getting super close to the upper control arm. So that got me kind of nervous when I was fitting everything up, but yeah, you kind of see it's close. And especially when I'm at full lock or when I'm turning and I'm hitting bumps or something, that can get pretty close, but I think we're good. But I do want some spacers because I think that'll just make it look a little bit more aggressive, or just get different wheels that have a different offset. But yeah, I like it, guys. So another update with the 4Runner here, I do want to get a front diff drop. So when I did the 2-inch lift, I know a lot of people were asking if I had to do a diff drop, and I mean, I didn't do it, and I've been driving this thing for, I would say, like, I've already put over 4,000 miles on this thing ever since that 2-inch lift, you know. So I've driven a lot. I've definitely put this thing through a lot of abuse, but the axles are giving out. Both axles, the sleeves started to tear. I think this did put a lot of stress on it and a lot of wear and tear. I mean, they're really old axles, they're OEM axles, so it definitely could just be its time, but it just kind of seems a little fishy to me that I just did the 2-inch lift a couple months back and they're already going out, you know? So I'm really thinking it's because of the angle, because I mean, so like if you see him just sitting, you can kind of tell that the axle's at an angle like this. So I know a couple people did recommend for me to do a diff drop, but yeah, I don't know, I just didn't really think it would be that big of a deal. But in the near future, I'm gonna get a diff drop kit and then we'll install that in the 4Runner and we should be good there. Hopefully an axle doesn't give out on me before then, but I think we should be good. It's just gonna be spreading grease everywhere, so that'll be kind of annoying, but it'll be fine. And yeah, overall, 4Runner is doing great, driving great, and there's not really too much going on. It's just the good old reliable daily, so we're just gonna kind of keep it like that. Just little things here and there, and hopefully once I get all my cars going and stuff, and these things aren't draining all my money, then we can start showing this thing some love and getting us some cool off-roading gear. But yeah, other than that, I think that's it for the 4Runner. I'll get back with you guys if I have any other updates on this thing. So yeah, make sure you guys let me know what you guys think of this thing in the comments below. Guys, this mud does not play around. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. Like, look at that, it just sticks on. Alright guys, so the 4Runner is all clean now. Got some new tires on. So now I'm about to go off-roading. So me and my roommate Trey, and I think Cameron's gonna come along with us. We're actually about to go off-roading. Trey's gonna take his new Tacoma. He's gonna be kind of like breaking that thing in as far as off-roading goes. We're just gonna be going out to a trail that's like 30 minutes out from here. So it's just this canyon out there by Saguaro Lake. So if you guys are from the Phoenix area, there's like a series of trails through that, and we're about to go hit one of them, maybe a couple, see what we get into. So yeah, it should be fun. All right, so we just pulled up to the entrance of one of the trails to Bulldog Canyon. I forget the number of this one. I'll film the number of what trail this is. But look, you can see Superstition Mountains over there. And I just got done airing down the tires. They don't look super aired down, but I just kind of want to keep them at a good pressure to actually drive back home, because I don't want to have to air up after we're done with this trail right now. Trey's using my little rapid deflator. This tool's super sick because with this you can actually pull out the valve core of the valve stem, and it deflates the tires super fast. All right guys, so we're on the trail right now. Trail is 3512, so 3512, and it's part of the Bulldog Canyon run of trails. So this trail is super cool because it's pretty mellow. There's a couple obstacles to hit. So I'll try my best to film us climbing the obstacles, or I'll try to trick Cam into filming for us. But yeah, we'll try to get some video. And again, we're just out here having fun, just trying to enjoy the 4Runner, enjoy the new tires and stuff. And yeah, should be fun. So I'll try to get some video. Hope you guys enjoy. Got Trey right behind me, back there. All right, let's get it. See if I can get Trey climbing. So this is pretty much what most of the trail is like. Just pretty sandy, narrow, lots of little like banks, lots of rocks sticking up, and off to the side there's a lot of little trails that go off into the mountains and stuff. And you can camp out here. So this place is super cool during the winter when it's not so hot out, but it's always a cool off-roading spot for us. You can pretty much off-road this place all year round, so this is awesome. You probably want to avoid it during the summer, but if you have AC and you trust your vehicle, then I mean, there's no reason not to come off-road this, you know? It's just super sick. We have something like this so close by. There's a rocky one right here. My rear started to spin right there. Yeah, that was a weird, uneven, rocky one right there. But like I said, this trail is super mellow. It's just has a lot of cool views. So right now we're pretty far out. You can kind of see the superstitions over there. All right, so yeah, we're climbing right now. halfway through that trail, we met up with this 1356 trail, and we're at the end of it. It's pretty much like a big loop around. We're gonna be coming out right over there at the same road that we came in the other trail from. The other trail is just down the road that way. So we just did a big loop back over here. So you need to purchase a pass. It's like a 6-month pass, and they send you the gate codes because the gates are usually always locked. So I'm just gonna go make sure I lock it back up because I had to unlock it. All right, guys, so I completely forgot to get an outro when we were out there off-roading, but yeah, we made it back, and honestly it did a lot better than I thought. I honestly thought I would come across some sort of rubbing with the new tires, with the 33's on here, because originally on the 4Runner I think they come with 31s, so I'm up at a 33, so it is slightly bigger. It's not like a crazy upsize, but once you start getting into like 34s and 35s, I think in order to fit tires that big, you need to start doing some trimming and cutting out the corners and stuff like that. So this is kind of the biggest that I want to run for a while until I get crazy. You know, if I ever get crazy with like doing like off-roading modifications and stuff like that, like off-roading suspension, all that good stuff, eventually if I ever do that and go with a higher lift and get crazy with it, then I'll run bigger tires. But in the meantime, while it's still pretty much like a stock vehicle, I'm pretty much gonna keep the 33's on here. I really like it, really like the way it's filling it up, you know. But yeah, like I said, we went to Bulldog Canyon. It wasn't anything super crazy. You guys saw the trail. It wasn't too much rough stuff, but I did kind of get flexed a couple times, and I looked around and I didn't find any signs of rubbing anywhere under the wheel well of both the front and rear. So yeah, I'm super stoked on how this thing is running and driving and how it looks, honestly. So I mean, it is stock, super basic, super plain, but I love this thing. This thing has taken me so many places, and I just love that Toyota reliability, you know. So I think that's gonna wrap up this video for today. Just kind of giving the 4Runner a little bit of attention with some new meats on the 4Runner. So should be driving a lot better now, and hopefully one of these times I'm gonna try to go to a little bit more of a little bit rougher off-road trail, and I'm really gonna air those tires down and really test them out. This time I was just taking Trey to a new trail, so we were just kind of taking it easy so he can take the Tacoma and stuff, even though honestly that Tacoma is probably more capable than the 4Runner because it has a rear locking diff and stuff, so that's a super big bonus. It has that A-track and stuff, so that Tacoma is gonna be super cool. I'm looking forward to some camping off-roading trips with Trey, but other than that, I think that's gonna wrap this video up for today. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.